everybody, welcome back to Real Good Pilates. I'm Michelle. Okay, so box long ways up against your shoulder rests. Also bring your foot bars all the way down. And then single red spring should probably be good. We're going to do some arm work. So sit on the back of your box facing your pulleys. The ball is going to go between your knees and then you're going to grab the straps. So depending on how big your ball is, you might have to adjust where your feet are. So you want your ankles and your knees to be about in line, okay, with your feet resting on the back of your carriage. Fingertips to the floor. Sit your body up nice and tall, open your chest, and then we'll just do some straight arm presses, trying to get the hands behind the body. Very good. Okay, now keeping your tall spine. When you push the arms back, give the ball a little extra squeeze and then release it. Good. Doesn't have to be very big. If you try to squeeze too hard, you might end up rounding your spine, which is not what we want at the moment. So as much squeeze as you can give, but still growing tall. And you're going to feel your low abdominals working too. It's kind of cool how your inner thighs and your abdominals can kind of help each other fire a little bit more. All right, one more time, making sure you're releasing the ball. That's just as important. Now, pause at the front. Now we are going to add flexion of the spine, but we still want to think of getting long to go over, not just crunching down. So as we press the arms back, we squeeze the ball, we draw our belly button away from it as we flex forward, and then release and stack back up. Yes, if your ball is up too high and it's kind of getting in your way, you can slip it down a little lower on your legs. Good, and the ball is kind of a nice reminder for us to truly flex our spine and C-curve. You don't just want to lean forward and go flat back over the ball. So good, you guys. Two more. Get those hands up as high behind you as you can. Now, last one, you're going to hold your flexion and do some tricep presses here. You can either maintain the squeeze on the ball or you can do little pulses in and out on it, whatever feels best to you. We'll do 4 more. 3, abs back, 2, 1, and then come up. Whew. Good. Okay. Next, we're going to go into some round back. So make 2 fists, touch your knuckles together, sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the ball, roll away from your thighs. Now stay here and hold. Take a breath in, maintaining the squeeze of your knees. Now exhale, keep the ball tight as you round over it. You can relax the ropes, get your face close to the ball, and then sit up. Now you can release the pressure with your knees. Let's do that again. So exhale, we're maintaining the squeeze all throughout. Hold it and breathe in. Exhale, we still haven't lost it. As we go forward, 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 take a stretch. And then as you sit up, we relax the pressure. Good, couple more times. That really helps to find that ab connection here. As we inhale, not letting it go. Good, allow your spine to stretch and then come up. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Feels really good. Yeah, your low back should feel open. Hips should feel open. Good. And then up. Okay, last time like that. Inhale, exhale. See if you can increase the squeeze of the ball as you round forward. Whew. And then come up. Oh, very nice. Okay, we're going to add rotation now. So same kind of patterning with the ball. We squeeze it as we roll back. Now we're going to hold the squeeze all the while as we twist to one side and then come back through center. Twist to the other side. Good. Now try not to move your carriage under you. If the straps are hitting your ball, you can either raise your hands up a little bit or scooch the ball lower. Good. By squeezing the ball, that's going to help your knees stay tracking forward and be really hard on your inner thighs. Last one. And then pause in center. Inhale. You still haven't released the ball. Keep it squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Now you can sit up and release it. Whew. All right, let's do that again. That one feels pretty good. Here we go. So we roll back. This time, let's change up how we use our inner thighs here. So you're gonna twist to one side, squeezing the ball. When you come to the middle, release the squeeze. Now we twist and squeeze, come to the middle and release. So just a little bit different feeling. Yeah, you can kind of relax and re-engage even stronger. So good, you guys. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Pause in center, get a tight squeeze on the ball, and then flex forward to stretch. Whew, and then come on up. Very good. Okay, last but not least, we're going to take the ball out from between our knees, and we're going to get some more hip flexor and ab work for our next arm series. So you're going to place your left foot more centered on the headrest. Now, this is going to be a little funny to get into, but once it's there, it's worth it, okay? For this one, a bigger ball makes it a little easier, smaller ball makes it harder, so just know that. You're going to pin the ball between your knee and your chest. And it looks a little funny, but it makes your abs work like crazy, because if you change the distance between your knee and your chest, you'll lose the ball, okay? So we're gonna roll back into a C curve, palms up, reach forward, okay? Now, you don't have to squeeze the ball too hard, just enough to keep it tightly pinned, and then we're gonna take some bicep curls. Okay, so if you squeeze too hard too soon, you might kind of tucker out. So take it slow, just enough squeeze to feel the abs and the thigh working. All right, now we're going to make it a little bit more intense. When you bend your elbows, squeeze tight in on the ball and then release. Good, exhale. The knee tries to drive to your chest. Now it's like you're trying to pop the ball. Squeeze it between your knee and your body. So good, you guys. If you'd like, you could even round your head forward a little bit and then release if that helps you find that squeeze a little stronger. Let's do 2 more. In and release. Last one. Oh man, it's so much harder than it looks. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So now right foot centered on the headrest. Ball goes between the left knee and chest. All right, so roll back. Have just enough pressure on the ball, not too much. Very good, nice high elbows. All right, once we've kind of settled in, now we squeeze the ball extra on the flex, release it as the arms straighten. The more the elbows bend, the tighter the squeeze should get on the ball. So feel that connection. Let's do 3 more. Head can fold. 2. Last one. Oh man, good, you guys. Okay, can set your straps down. We're gonna do a quick little ab series here with the ball on our long box. So lay back on your back. Try to have your tailbone still on the box. And then how far you scoot back is up to you, okay? The more of your shoulder blades that's off the box, the more extension you're gonna get through your spine, which is gonna be more work for your abs. So you can decide where you wanna be. Okay, the legs are gonna come to tabletop. The ball is gonna rest on the center between your knees, legs together. Place one hand on the center of the ball, the other hand behind your head. Now, kind of like in our last exercise, we're having just enough connection to not drop the ball, okay? Imprint your spine. Now, you're gonna breathe in and stretch back over the box. So here's where you can decide if you like where you're positioned. Now, as you curl up, you're gonna exhale and try to squeeze the ball tighter from both sides. Inhale, stretch back and release to that kind of light tension. And then exhale, this is when you can really dial it in and press. Good, so there's a lot going on. Elbow is kind of 45 degrees, going out to the side. Ton of work for the abdominals. Yes, and then having the hip flexor so involved totally changes the game. All right, let's do 1 more. We're gonna crunch up, switch hands, place the hand behind the head, our new side, and then go back and forth. So don't forget to release the ball. We have to kind of relax so we have somewhere to go. Good. So we're finding thoracic spine extension without letting the ribs overly pop forward. That's it. Good, you guys. Let's do 2 more. Okay, last one. Okay, good. Now rest. I'm going to come up for a second because that's not a very comfy place to rest. Okay, next variation, we're going to add rotation. So your left elbow is going to be touching the ball and your right, did I just call this your elbow? Okay, your left knee is going to be on the ball. Your right elbow is going to be on the ball. So you're in this twisted position, okay? So we lay down. Feels a little funny to get there, but once you do it, makes sense. So we go ball between opposite elbow and knee. We grab the hands behind the head and we twist towards the side that has the ball. Good. Now I'm going to curl up into the ball, find that pressure where I can feel connected, and then I'm just going to start reaching my right leg, the one that isn't touching the ball, away and in, away and in. Very good. Now, if it gets too intense, you cannot squeeze so hard on the ball, okay? Good. Now, pause with your leg out straight. I want you to lower your leg a little, bend your knee like you're scooping your toes along the floor, and come in and up, kind of like a long, curvy bicycle stretch. Good. So the nice thing about being on the box is we have all this extra space to drop the toes and get a big hip extension. Good. Now let's reverse the direction. Bend the knee, scoop the toes down and out, stretch the knee and up. Whew, so good, you guys, almost done. Try not to change the pressure on the ball, so it shouldn't get any lighter when that leg reaches out. 2 more. And last one. Whew, okay. Rest. I'm going to come up to rest. Wow, super challenging. Okay, so now we'll do the other side. Right knee, I said knee this time, not elbow. Right knee, left elbow, and then lay back on the box. Okay, here we go. Hands are behind the head. We're rotated to the right. We're going to start just bending and stretching. Nice and easy, really supporting the head in the hands. Good, you guys. Keep that same squeeze on the ball. If there was like a pressure gauge, it would have the same reading throughout. All right, now pause with the leg long. Drop it to the floor, bend it, and thread up. Lower, bend, reach. Lower, bend, and reach. So good. Keep that connection between elbow and knee. 1 more. So good. Now reverse. Go the other side. Bend, through, up. Bend, scoop, lift. That's it. 2 more. Keep the tightness on both sides. Last one. Okay, help yourself up and then just go ahead and stretch over your legs. You can set the ball down if you can reach it. Very nicely done, you guys. Okay, next we are going to add an extra spring on. So get to about 2 reds just to keep the machine stable, and then lay on your stomachs. We're going to work the back of our body a little bit. So on your stomachs, on your long box with your face over the foot bar, or where the foot bar would be if it was all the way up. Okay, and then you want your chest off the front of the box. You're going to reach back, this might be the hardest part, and put the ball between your heels. Okay, and then you want your knees turned out slightly like a frog, heels together, soles of the feet looking at the ceiling. Now, have your hands on your platform, back is long like a dart, and then you're going to exhale and just pull your abs away from the box. Okay, that's really important to keep our back feeling good here. Now, take a breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to squeeze the ball from both sides with your heels. And then as you inhale, you're going to release. And it's not going to look like a whole lot is happening, but you're going to feel it. So breathe out and squeeze. You'll feel that spot right at the top of the back of your leg where your glutes and your hamstrings meet. Very good. And it's a little wobbly and a little unstable. Good. As you squeeze the ball, feel your belly button draw even more away from the box. Good, you guys. Couple more. and release. The deeper your exhale gets, the more the pressure there should be on the ball. All right, you guys, 2 more. Okay, last one. Now squeeze the ball and hold it. I want you to hover your hands off of the platform, and you're just going to reach your arms out and then bend the elbows back. Good. You can adjust. I think I'm too far forward. Good. You want to feel comfortable on the box. You don't want your ribs digging into the edge. Very good. So just leave your back in a long line, reach your arms forward, and then feel like you're popping water balloons under your armpits when you pull your elbows back. Really feel an active squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. Now, when your elbows bend, lift your body higher, and then when they extend, go back to your dart long line. Lift and then lower. So good. Your neck stays strong. It's really your upper back that's doing the moving. 3. Keep the squeeze of your heels. 2. And then last one. Ooh, and then set your hands down. You can even just let the ball fall to the floor. Very good. All right, slide 1 foot at a time off the box to the floor. Very good. And with that, we are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's reformer workout using our ball and our box. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye. You did it. Way to go on completing today's workout. I hope you feel amazing. If you want to see even more from Real Good Pilates, click the link down below or right up here to head to my website and claim your 7-day free trial for the Real Good Pilates on-demand subscription platform, where you'll find even more fun and challenging ways to work out with me that are all completely ad-free. Plus tons of subscription exclusive workouts that you won't find anywhere else. So I hope you'll try it out, and I can't wait for you to join me for even more Real Good Pilates. I'll see you over there. Bye.